Hello, and welcome to the land of the vibes and the poetry and other cool and mysterious things. Speaking of cool, I'm really cold and that's why I'm wearing this funky thing. It's like a Snuggie, but I don't know. It exists. And so do I, and so does this poetry. And you know what that means? That means I'm gonna read poetry. And other stuff. I'm just gonna read, I guess, Commaful stuff, because this is Commaful Vibe Times. Starting with The Poet Loves, the Poet Dies by Golden Flame. When the poet loves, the poet gives birth. The poet reigns over the vast lands of the earth. As the love grows, the poet conquers all the seas. With ink-stained hands, the poet shapes galaxies. A poet in love crowns a special muse. The ocean of inspirations, the poet's mind on a cruise. Hands grow exhausted. Crumpled papers accumulate. Verbal perfection, the poet seeks to create. The poet sings, lyrics morph into their beloved's name. Eyes descry a lovely face, metaphors embody a frame. With mellifluous words, the poet builds a pedestal. Through their poetic verses, their love turns immortal. The air the poet breathes, the radiant sun in the sky, the joy at Christmas Eve, fireworks during the 4th of July. Furious storms, calming breeze, devastating earthquakes. Beloved adapts any form, whatever the poet makes. Resplendent rainbows, insipid compared to corporal curves. Art erupting from pens, embellishing what eyes observe. From vivacious mornings to sleepless nights, the beloved is everything, everything the poet writes. But on a daily basis, the poet wages into an inconspicuous war. A pen is his reliable sword. Stacks of paper hide every scar. A war of incarcerated words, of subdued emotions. Even the most trivial move can shatter the crystal elation. The poet writes when in bliss, all the more when morose. Describing through flowery words the beauty in an overdose. The beloved candle-like fingers transmogrify to perilous daggers. Affectionate lips emulate a whirlpool at the heart of ocean waters. The poet seeks the tranquil blue in a bed of scarlet flames. Ears hearing strident chains of profanities as endearing names. And the poet still loves, never ceases to write. Exacerbation of the rational mind. And melodramatic hearts fight. The sun conflagrates the flesh. Moon freezes the core. Billows that used to dance vehemently washes the poet ashore. A hand grips the pen tighter and writes some more. Words of today vociferously emerging from yesterday's door. When the poet loves, the poet gives birth. His love reigns over the vast lands of the earth. Then it blinds the poet's sight, defiles the poet's ink. His own words are the music as he dances on the brink. That is... My computer died, but it's been revived. We're good. Let's go. This poem is so true. It has the big truths inside of it. There's so much to unpack. This has a lot. It says a lot. But I guess I could condense it all to the idea of poets are amazing. And I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably are a poet, so therefore, you are amazing. And also, Golden Flame, incredible. Like, rhymes, big words, you really tested my vocabulary there. But I can do the pronouncing of big words. I do it often. See, I have many leather-bound books. Yeah, I really enjoyed reading this, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to it, because c'est incroyable, as they say en français. Next, we have I'll Be There by Chrysalis06. Oh, it's a collaboration done by them and Avada Kedavra. I'm sorry if I just accidentally killed someone I didn't mean to. Anyway, if you are miserable and depressed and need help, I'll find you through the oceans, even if it's full of commotion. I'll help you be free, and stand beside you like a tree, to lean on. Even if you are beaten down, I'll be there, Together, we stand strong. We will defeat harassment and achieve our dreams. I promise to help you. I'll be there to wipe your tears, even from the darkest fears. If you ever need help again, I'll help you as a friend. Thank you. Well, thank you for writing that. It's incredible. I relate. I really hope that my friends know that I'll be there for them too. And I really hope that they're there for me too. Which makes sense. I really like the rhymes, of course, and the art and the message. And it speaks in volumes about how we should treat our friends, because friends should be supportive, or at least as much as they can handle themselves. And you portrayed that very well. Good job. Oh Mother, by Midnight Words. Oh Mother, will you help me sleep? Fall into spell of slumber deep? Blinking stars taunt me every night. Even they sleep when sun is bright, and my tears seep. Oh Mother, will you hold me tight? Tell me stories of love and might? I am your wayward son so lost, the ferocious Styx I have crossed, singing my plight. Oh Mother, will you hate me too, if I unsee hope in skies blue? Colors have leached from my soul, Mom. I now sin without any qualm. Creeds lay askew, but Mother, for me do not cry. Just kiss my head and say goodbye. To none I have belonged, nor will, and journey I now must downhill, till hell is nigh. I am speechless. That said, I'm gonna say some words about this. That's incredible. I love the imagery and like the allusion to, I guess, death in the underworld and all the like everything that is the result of sin. Like, clever use of Greek mythology. I swear I didn't just look up the river Styx. I promise. I don't promise. I just looked it up and saw that it's Greek mythology. But very clever nonetheless. I also, I love the form. Rhyme and rhythm. That is literally my middle names, rhyme and rhythm. I really like the form. The florette, as you say. I've never heard of it. I wish I did hear of it before, because that's a really beautiful style of poetry. Dead Butterflies by Karinaj. That's optimistic. The poetries, scribbled with scarlet ink, now exhibit black letters. Ink faded, settles on sclera. Cluelessly I scribble. Darkness tethers, steals the vision. It cuts the phrenic nerve. To save myself, I kill myself. Calms me the crimson blood. Heart, a crumbled paper, carries a tale untold. Heartache goes profound. As one by one I unfold. Now, dead butterflies, I enshroud. In graveyard lies my soul. Whoa! It's heavy! I know I say that somewhat often, but so good. It's got everything I love in a poem. Rhyme, rhythm, deepness, beauty, and it made me feel. I don't know what else to say other than incredible. The Shadows of Illusions by It's Ace. I saw her, Daddy. It was Mommy, I know it was. I had saw a shadow that matched my mother's. I tried to run up to her, but it had disappeared. But when I walked back, she had told me something. Leon, it's me. Mommy. My face had lit up. My mommy had finally come back. She was here. It had felt like it was forever since I'd seen her. I ran off to go get Daddy. What do you mean it's Mommy? I found her, Daddy, I found her. Please come with me, Daddy, it's really her. He had his doubts, but came with me anyway. You see, she's right there. I couldn't wait for him to see. There's no one there, Leon. Well, what? She was right there. Her shadow was right over there, and I heard her voice. I'm sorry, son, but there isn't anyone or anything over there. But she was there, I swear. She couldn't be dead, Daddy. She's gonna come back to us. Right? Mommy had gone missing not that long ago. The police had said she had passed on. But there's no way that could be. Right? Or had it just been an illusion? Had it been? Wow. Spooky. Like, that left a chill down my spine. And no, it's not the fact that I'm in a 0-degree room right now. Celsius. I really love the unique voices of the characters. It was so much fun to read. And like, spooky. I love the way this story is told through the perspective of an innocent eye kind of thing. Like, where the child is telling the story. Oh, it's incredible. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. A sign by your boy, Brovton. If you're waiting for a sign to stop procrastinating, then here it is. I know the guy who wrote this. I know him quite well, actually. If you're waiting for a sign to do that thing, well, this is it. It's time to write that book or finish up that awesome script. Stop putting that thing off. It's time to get it done. If you start it with a smile, you're bound to have a ton of fun. It's been waiting very patiently, hoping for a start. I can hear that project calling you, so please don't break its heart. The universe is telling you how great it's gonna be. You'll find your flow so easily. Let's see what you can be. I wrote this because I will need this in the future, and if you're just sitting there like watching your 12th hour of YouTube today and you're thinking, man, I should start that thing, do it right now. I swear, like, just do it. Don't let your projects lie alone on a shelf crying. Crying. You don't understand what they go through. Waiting every day just for your care and your effort. And you know what we do? We leave them dying on the shelves. Do you know how many dead things we have on our shelves? In our computers? Our notebooks? They're suffering. And for just 1 minute of effort a day, you can save these dying children. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And I guess that concludes Commaful Vibe Time. Or at least this episode. Buy Commaful merch. Also, I'm on Patreon, I'm on Ko-fi, link in the descriptions below. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you did, comment somewhere, oogada booga. Just oogada booga. I don't care how you spell it, just comment oogada booga. And I'll read that, and I'll think, thank you. And with that, I'm off.